guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nadine Eve and this is my channel. I went into London quite a couple weeks ago and I thought I would just film my day, and this is me just doing the audio for my content creation day that I had in London. I started off in Covent Garden and they had these clouds displayed in like the shopping area, and filming this I literally went over the weekend and they've now changed them to Christmas baubles, so that is really festive. I headed into the Moomin shop and I'd never actually gone into this shop before. There was so much Moomin merchandise, so many mugs. I actually really like these candle holders as well. They had scissors. I'm really awful for scissors. I lose them all the time and I have a really bad habit of nabbing them off of my parents as well and then not giving them back. There are so many trinkets in this shop, and if you're into Moomin, this is definitely a brilliant shop for you. They even had advent calendars as well. So yeah, that was my first stop. I then headed into central London. I usually walk from Covent Garden to Leicester Square and I always stop off at Unico on my way. The Unico in Covent Garden is so big and it's so beautiful as well. It's got this beautiful staircase in the centre of it. While I was in here, I saw a Miffy top. There was also a Moomin top there, you can see in the corner. And when I come into Unico, I always head straight up to the top floor where they have a cafe. They also have the studio upstairs where you can get embroidered designs on anything that you want to buy basically, and this is also where they have all the graphic t-shirts as well. At the time of filming this, I was looking for the new Pokemon collection, but they hadn't actually released it yet, but I will insert a video here. This was when I went in the other day and they had loads of Pokemon stuff while I was in there. In the cafe they have loads of different cake selections. I have actually had the matcha brownie before, it was really good. And there isn't any prices here for hot drinks, but it is about £4 if you want a matcha hot chocolate. This is what I usually go for. I usually go for a matcha hot chocolate and it is delicious. They also have an outdoor seating area as well if you want to sit outside. It's just such a unique spot. Continuing on my walk, I popped into Lush. They had the new Minions collection out, so I had a little look at this. It's all banana scented, of course. What else would it be? The packaging is so cute and it's so well thought out. They've honestly thought about Kevin, Stuart and Bob when designing the different size bottles. And as I headed towards Leicester Square, I popped into Oseo. So Oseo is a Korean food market shop and there usually is so much Pokemon stuff in here. As you can see here, I managed to find lots of different cans. If I'm being brutally honest, these aren't my favourite. I just feel like they don't taste enough of anything personally, but they also had some like noodle crisp snacks in here as well, which were 50p. They have different flavours of Oreos. I've never actually tried any of these before. And then I headed off to Kissaten, and Kissaten is one of my favourite places to visit in London. I always try and make an effort to come into this shop. They had actually asked if I wanted to come and visit for a free gacha and a bubble tea, so this is why I was going this time. But to be fair, usually when I go into London, I'd be visiting the shop anyway. I was allowed a free spin on the mystery Pokeball gacha, and I also just was having a little look around the shop as well anyway. This gacha is usually £9 and let me have a free spin on it, and I got Bulbasaur. I just thought it was amazing. I also had to go on the Mario one as well, and I got Mario with a little tube, so I was super happy about that because I actually would have been really upset if I didn't get a Mario from a Mario themed gacha. And then I also had bubble tea as well. I think I went for black peach tea with passion fruit bubbles. I think that's what I went for. I can't really remember. I drank it so long ago, but regardless of what it was really good. Or maybe it was a lemongrass tea, I can't really remember. Then I headed over to the Anya Hitchmarsh pop-up, which was the Peanuts pop-up. In this shop there was really expensive designer stuff. I'd never seen any of Anya's stuff before, but they also had loads of the Magpie collection in there as well. So with there being super duper expensive merchandise, they also had stuff that was kind of affordable. I mean, the pencil cases, all of the leather like notebooks and keychains and purses were all Anya's stuff and they were expensive. I mean, I'm talking like £200 for a notebook, but I feel like I couldn't walk away from this shop empty-handed, so I made sure to pick up some pins for my work lanyard. I also had a look at some of the cards as well. When I did actually see this online, there was so much more merchandise, but obviously because it had gone kind of viral on TikTok, it kind of was a bit depleted from much. I then had a bit of time before I was catching up with my friends, so I hopped back on the tube and I went to the Disney store on Oxford Street, and they had all their Halloween merchandise out. I absolutely love this mug, but I was not willing to pay £20 for a mug. But the Halloween collection they had out was super nice. It was kind of making me wish that I was going to Disneyland for Halloween. I totally would have bought one of the jerseys, and the pins were so adorable in the shop as well. They had lots of Loungefly bags, so many pairs of ears as well. I kind of regret not picking up a pair of these pumpkin Mickey ears. And then it was time to go to Uzumaki for some food. My good friend Junamon organised us a meal for us to have at Uzumaki. This was my second visit to Uzumaki, and honestly it was so delicious. I went for the love breathing tea, and then we got a bowl of ramen. Ramen is always so deceptive. Like, you look at the bowl, you don't think it's that big, but there was so much stuff. The ramen I went for was vegetarian. It came with this really lovely crispy vegetable thing on it. I can't describe it. I don't know what it was called, but it was delicious. And then they gave us one of every dessert as well. And that was basically my content day while I was in London. So I have a really bad habit of not actually ending my videos properly, so I'm just gonna like wrap the video up here. I'm just sat literally editing the video as I speak, realising I'm so bad at ending videos. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you some ideas of places to go in London yourself. I've actually just bought myself the new DJI Osmo Pocket, so hopefully vlogs will be slightly easier than having to carry around a huge camera and it being completely obvious that I'm actually recording. I love this camera, I love using it for photos, but I'm starting to think maybe there's a better option for videoing, which is why I bought the DJI Osmo. So if you guys want to see my London vlog, which I did literally a couple of days ago, but it's obviously going to be posted after this video, please stay tuned for that. I actually went to Uzumaki again and I did lots of other stuff with some of my friends. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you guys in another video.